Hi, this is Miss Santy. All right, so this is navigation in your AP Art History course. So when you come into there, you're going to see something like this up on the top. And then you're going to see some other information and such like that. There's your class stuff. And basically you get to click on things. So what you want to do is go on to the start here is information for me and your courses basically. All right. Getting started, if you go to navigation, it's going to talk to you about some of that stuff. So one of these things says, highlight area to learn more about navigating your course. Anything you find that's highlighted in AP Art History, click on it. It's the easiest thing because, first of all, sometimes it's easier to read it. But if you're going to have a quiz, the quiz could be on, you could get information on the navigation, on the interactive parts. Right? So even if they're just going to talk to you about it, they're going to tell you something. All right? When you look at things like this, you click on it, and it's going to give you that direction again. Sometimes it'll give you this, and a lot of times it'll give you a print thing, so you can keep an eye on it and stuff. But again, if you see something, click it. All right? And it's going to help you out. Here's 1 out of 7, so let's go to the next page. All right, so what I'm going to do is go back here because that's being a bit of a pain, and you can go through that more on your own, but for me to walk you through it, this has a diagnostic. All right, so basically they have a pre-quiz for you. They don't expect you to know anything, and it's ungraded, so don't worry about it. However, when you're looking at, again, here's a blue thing. Click on it. It's going to have things talking to you. All right. This is a college class. They expect you to be able to do college talking and college reading and such like that. All right. So just be aware of that. If you're feeling uncomfortable with it, then guess what? You need to talk to your person as soon as possible. So here's where your first thing is for talking. Here's your pages right there. So you got pages. And here it's blue, so if you want to click on that, it's going to give you the definition. If you click on here, it's going to bring that up higher so you can see it better. Okay? Go like that. See, it's 2 of 4, so this is the second page. You can go through it that way. You can also go through it this way. All right? If you're looking at that, there you go. But now we're going to talk about color. So it's going to switch it to color. Each one of these you need to read because anything in this is going to be on the quiz. All right? If it's in here somewhere, it's in the quiz. It's valid. You need to read it. All right? There's a lot of reading with AP Art History, and there's a lot of things that I add to it to make it a little bit easier to understand it and such. All right? So, you're looking at things here. Here again is your text version if you'd rather read through the whole thing, all right? And if you're doing that, you need to use this, all right? These questions and such, this Caravaggio thing, this whole thing is something you're going to be doing. This is this format. You're going to be using it. So, but if you're doing interactive, then it would go like that. So you can flip it that way. You also go right there for information, and it tells you what to do with it. All right. Number 4. There's your summary. There's your directions. Again, if it's blue, you can click on it. It's going to give you the directions or something else. Here's that information, and you can print it and save it so you have it for future assignments. You don't have to print it each time. This is your snapshot document. So basically, it downloads that, I believe. And it went somewhere, and I don't know where. There it is. Hit allow, and it's down here then. All right, this is your snapshot document. So you can copy and paste this into your Google Drive and put it in your unit course or something. And then here you go. You can fill all these blanks in, and it's going to make it easier for you to do this for every time you're asked to do that. All right, you can save it as a PDF. This is an RTF here, but if you go up on, see there it says RTF. If you go up here, So sometimes you can type it in. Sometimes you go to the file and you can save it as rename revert to. So you browse all versions. All right, so you can save it as, there's no previous ones there, but you can go in and save it as either a PDF or something else too. All right, and it hates me. There it goes. All right, a lot of times I'll copy and paste it into something else. But if you come down to the assessment, it says review these instructions. So again, here's this information there. You can print it out and save it. This is where you go save it and save it as a PDF. So you can also do that. All right, if you do that on this one here, I think, yeah, it's just going to download it again. All right, and here's your grading rubric. Pay attention to your rubrics. This is how I grade. All right, so if you do not fully analyze and address each one of those, you're not getting 33 to 40 points. All right, if you're doing it decently, then you're going to get up to about 32 points or so. All right, so it goes through and tells you, and it breaks it all down for you. So if you print this out too and you're writing up stuff, you have that rubric that it tells you what you got to find out. All right, so they're going in, and this first one is talking basically about analyzing, and not just analyzing, but what's going to be in the college exam at the end of the year. All right, so this is important things. Believe it or not, that's a fountain. All right, so it goes in and it talks all about this information. So again, you go and you navigate to your different pages. You go in, and if you look at this, there you go there. It's going to tell you things. Here's a prompt. It tells you how to break down your prompts and such. If you don't know how to break down a prompt, let me know. If you don't understand it, let me know so I can work on it with you. But again, if you're navigating things, there you go. All right, so that pretty much tells you right there everything you need to know. And then if you're looking at things, all right, there's many things in here that you can also go into Khan Academy, and I will put you in there, and you can go into any of this and stuff, but it is better to take it in order, because otherwise your questions and other things are not going to make any sense to you as you go through this. All right, so here's your practice exams and such. All right, so anyway, we also have turn-in activity, which this here is hidden for me right now, but there's other things as well, but this is the navigation part of everything. Okay, so if you have any questions on the navigation, let me know so we can go on Zoom. I can pull you on and show you things if you need me to.